Summary. Paris, a relative of the prince, asks Capulet for his daughter Juliet's hand in marriage. Capulet is initially reluctant to give his consent because Juliet is so young. Finally, however, he agrees to the match if Paris can gain Juliet's consent. Capulet invites Paris to a feast to be held that night. Capulet sends off the guest list with a servant who is unfortunately illiterate and cannot read the names. He meets Romeo and Benvolio, whom he asks for help. The guest list includes Rosalind, the object of Romeo's affections, so Romeo resolves to go to the feast, despite the danger involved. Benvolio hopes that Romeo will see another lady there to help him forget about Rosalind. Romeo again denies that this could happen.
Welcome, Paris. How's your day been?
Pretty good. How's yours?
It's been pretty good. What brings you here?
Nothing much, but I would like to ask you for your daughter's hand in marriage.
Well, I had more time to think. I could give you a more clear answer. I would say no, but because she's very young. She's only 14 years of age at the moment. I'd like to wait another 2 years. But I suppose if you can convince her, then I would have to say yes, because you seem like a decent man. But we are having, like tonight, if you'd want to get to know her more, I'm having a party, and you could get to know her there, because I'm inviting all the land except for those cursed bears. You know, they're awful. But, you know, you could come if you'd like to
Alright.
costume party, just wear a mask. Or, yeah.
I could attend.
Good. Servant! Take this list. Put the names on it. And bring it. Go find everyone and invite them to the party.
Alright.
Hey Romeo, what's up? You've been depressed lately.
I haven't been impressed. I've just been a little upset because Rosalind doesn't love me back and I don't know what to do about it.
Well, you can't make her love you, so you'll have to find somebody else.
I guess that's true.
Let's go home.
Oh, does anybody know how to read? Let me see that. Alright, this says you have to invite Rogers. This one says Cobb. This one says Rosaline. And this one says Peppers. And his sisters as well. So, take this back to it. Who is this for?
Oh, this is for our party. Our practice party.
What party?
A party between Green Bay Packers. Fan party.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, well thank you. I don't know, just bring it back to him or actually just go invite these people and then yeah.
Tell them
That's
to
it.
go.
Alright. Thank you.
Did you hear that?
Yeah?
Rosalind's gonna be at that party. We should go.
Are you serious?
Yes.
If they hear any of our voices, they could kill us instantly.
They won't know it's a mask. We're gonna be wearing masks.
Well,
We can just wear Bears apparel.
do you not know that the Bears hate the Packers and the Packers hate the Bears?
That's okay. I wanna see Rosaline. Please.
Fine.
Alright. Come on, let's go. Act 1, Scene 5, Summary. Romeo and his fellow attendees arrive at the Capulet feast. The guests are greeted by Capulet, who reminisces with his cousin about how long it has been since they both took part in a mask. Romeo sees Juliet and falls in love with her instantly. Tybalt recognizes Romeo's voice and sends for his rapier to kill him. A violent outburst is prevented as Capulet insists on Tybalt's obedience, reminding him of Romeo's good character and the need to keep the peace. Romeo and Juliet continue their exchanges and they kiss, but are interrupted by the nurse, who sends Juliet to find her mother. In her absence, Romeo asks the nurse who Juliet is, and on discovering that she is a Capulet, realizes the grave consequences of their love. The feast draws to a close, and Romeo leaves with Benvolio and the others. Juliet then discovers from the nurse that Romeo is a Montague.
Oh my gosh, how is that?
Offense.
I must know.
Defense.
Who are you?
I'm Juliet.
Well, I'm Romeo. Would you like to dance?
Sure.
We have Bears there, but hold on.
What's that? That's Romeo. He's a Bears fan. He's not allowed here.
No, Tibble, no.
He's a Bears fan.
But
Allow
Romeo's a good
those-
man.
Still, he's still.
I think you need to step out, Tibble.
Well, Juliet, it was nice seeing you tonight.
To see you also.
Oh, Juliet, your mother wants you.
Nurse, do you know who that was?
Yes, she's a good man. She's very
Alright, I must go then.
Hey, nurse.
Yes?
Who was that you were just talking to?
That was Romeo.
Isn't he a Packers fan, correct?
No, I believe he's a Bears fan.
Oh my gosh, I have to go.
Act 4, Scene 1, Summary. In his cell, Friar Lawrence speaks with Paris about the latter's impending marriage to Juliet. Paris says that Juliet's grief about Tybalt's death has made her unbalanced, and that Capulet, in his wisdom, has determined they should marry soon so that Juliet can stop crying and put an end to her period of mourning. The friar remarks to himself that he wishes he were unaware of the reason that Paris's marriage to Juliet should be delayed. Juliet enters, and Paris speaks to her lovingly, if somewhat arrogantly. Juliet responds indifferently, showing neither affection nor dislike. She remarks that she has not married him yet. On the pretense that he must hear Juliet's confession, Friar Lawrence ushers Paris away, though not before Paris kisses Juliet once. After Paris leaves, Juliet asks Friar Lawrence for help, brandishing a knife and saying that she will kill herself rather than marry Paris. The friar proposes a plan. Juliet must consent to marry Paris. Then, on the night before the wedding, she must drink a sleeping potion that will make her appear to be dead. She will be laid to rest in the Capulet tomb, and the friar will send word to Romeo in Mantua to help him retrieve her when she wakes up. She will then return to Mantua with Romeo and be free to live with him away from their parents' hatred. Juliet consents to the plan wholeheartedly. Friar Lawrence gives her the sleeping potion.
So the wedding is set for Thursday then, right?
Yes, Paris.
Alright, well thank you for doing this for me. I should probably get going though because I have to prepare for the wedding.
Alright.
Thank you, Friar.
Welcome.
Friar Lawrence, why was Paris just here?
He was here to arrange the wedding between you and him.
When is it?
It's on Thursday.
Okay. Do you have a plan to get out of it? Because I'm already.
I do.
You know I'm already married to
I do.
Romeo.
Here. Drink this tonight, and you'll go to sleep for 2 nights, and I will notify Romeo to be in your tomb, and me and him will be there, and you'll be sleeping in your tomb.
All right.
Yeah.
Who is that? Is that? That's Romeo. That's.
No.
Oh dang! Let's get this up. This is. What is wrong with you?
Yeah. She would just have that noise in the background.
Guys, stop! Keep the video going.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Well, Juliet, it was nice meeting you tonight. Hope I can see you again. What happened? Is it still going? Alright. Well, Juliet, it was nice meeting you here. I hope to see you again soon.
Yes, so do I.
Juliet, your mother wants you.
Okay.
Nurse, come here. Do you know who that was?
Who?
Juliet.
Yeah, it's Juliet.
Yeah.
What?
You have to say that she's a Packer fan.
Just like her father.
Yes.
Wait a minute, Tanny, to be in the scene. Alright, keep going, keep it going, keep it going. Well, Juliet, it was nice meeting you, and you got a good party. Hope to see you again.
Stop.
What are you doing? Well, it was nice meeting you, Juliet. I hope to see you again soon.
I hope to see you also.
Look,
Well, it was nice coming to this party. I mean, it's nice to meet you too. I hope I get to see you again sometime.
Yeah, so do I. Look, wait, you have to
Oh.
walk in after I'm done talking.
Okay. So the wedding is set for Thursday, right?
Yes, Paris.
All right. Well, thank you for doing this for me. I should probably go because I have to get ready for this.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Friar.
Your Fräulein smiling.